Jihyo, aka Latina Queen, aka the leader of Twice, but as I like to call her, Mother, just blessed our ears with her first solo album. It's become evident with Twice having debuted 8 years ago, it's time for them to branch out and define themselves individually as artists. Each member is unique in their own ways, but if we use Nayeon's and Misamo's solo subgroup debuts as an indication of anything, we're definitely in for a treat. Jihyo's first track, Killin' Me Good, kills me in all the right ways. The beats, melodies, and instruments are reminiscent of the 80s, creating a wonderful blend of old sounds with modern styles. While listening to this song, I can almost hear Bruno Mars on a feature. How sick would that be? And the track keeps you entranced with bouncy chords and Jihyo's strong vocals. Upon multiple listens, I realized this album really shows a lot of evidence regarding the influence of Western music on K-pop as a whole. I felt as if so many other artists could have hopped on these tracks themselves, such as Bruno Mars, like I mentioned earlier, Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, Bad Bunny. I feel like if you slapped any of their vocals onto one of these tracks, it could have worked. One artist that pleasantly surprised me on the album was 24kGoldn. He brings a solid feature to the track talking about it, even rapping with a sprinkle of Korean during his verse. It definitely was a pleasant surprise and wasn't a feature I expected. At times, I couldn't help but laugh at the music, not because I thought it was bad, but Jihyo is not beating the Latina allegations. It's definitely funny to think about how she's making this music to play on those memes, especially during the song Closer. I mean, the beat during that, and just imagine her dancing to it. That's a Latina queen right there. Thematically, Jihyo explores romance, attraction, and longing. Wishing on You is a great example of these themes coming to light as she sings about loving a partner and wishing for them. I really enjoyed how each track was her exploration into different genres / subgenres of music. The diversity of genres really shows the versatility of the leader of Twice. Listening all the way through a couple times, it did feel as if the album was almost two sides, with the first track being fun and full of energy, something to dance to, while the second half is more slowed down and more emotional. In all honesty, when I first listened to Zone, the first few tracks made me think, okay, these are fun tracks, but I want to know who Jihyo really is. Especially with this project being a way for her to differentiate herself from other members of Twice. The second half of the album, with the tracks Don't Wanna Go Back, Room, and Nightmare, showed a more softer, somber side of her that was quite intriguing, while deviating loads from her normal musical stylings with Twice. Overall, this is a great first album from Twice's Jihyo. When it's all said and done as a group, hopefully that isn't soon, I can see her shooting further into stardom as a solo artist. Her individuality shines on this album and further develops her identity as a singular artist. However, while this was a great showing for Jihyo, I was left wanting more. I wanted her to bare her soul to us, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. At times, the tracks did feel a bit impersonal, and I did still find myself asking, okay, but who is Jihyo as an artist, as a person, as an individual? But nonetheless, it was still super enjoyable to listen to. With all that being said, I give this album a 7 out of 10. This is a new style / format of video, so if you like what you saw, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and let me know what you thought. Let me know if there are any albums or songs within K-pop or beyond that you think I should review next. Thanks for watching!
You know that I love the way you say my name, so say it all the time, yeah.
Her